Excuse me, sir. Something rather interesting has just cropped up. Listen to that. Music. Civilian broadcasting. I think our boys at the Pentagon have given us an exercise to check our readiness. Personally, I think they've taken things too far. Our fellows will be on Russian radar cover in about 20 minutes. Listen to that. Chock full of stations, all churning it out.
Mandrake.
Yes, sir?
No, I thought I issued instructions for all radios on this base to be impounded.
You did indeed, and I was in the process of impounding this one when I switched it on. I thought our fellows hitting Russian radar, dropping all their stuff, but I'd better run and tell you, because if they do, it'll cause a bit of a stink.
Crew Captain, the officer exchange program does not give you any special prerogative to question my orders.
I realize that, sir, but I thought you'd be pleased to hear the news. After all, let's face it. We wouldn't want to start a nuclear war unless we have to, do we?
Sit down and turn that thing off.
Yes, sir. What about the planes? Surely we must issue a recall code immediately.
Group Captain, the planes are not going to be recalled. I've issued an order, and the order stands.
If you excuse me for saying so, but that would be my way of thinking. Rather an odd way of looking at it. If a Russian attack was in progress, we certainly would not be hearing civilian broadcasting.
Are you certain of that, Mandrake?
Absolutely positive.
And what if it's true?
I'm afraid I'm still not with you, sir. Because, if a Russian attack was in progress, then your use of Plan R, in fact, your orders to the entire wing, well, I would say that there was something dreadfully wrong somewhere.
Now, why don't you take it easy, Group Captain? Make me a drink of grain alcohol and rainwater, and help yourself to whatever you'd like.
General Repaza.
Mandrake.
As an officer in Her Majesty's Air Force, it is my clear duty, under the present circumstances, to issue the recall code upon my own authority and bring it back the wing. If you excuse me, sir. So I must ask you for the key and the recall code. Have you got them handy?
I told you to take it easy, Group Captain. There's nothing anyone can do about this now. I'm the only person that knows the 3-letter code group.
I must insist that you give them to me. Do I take it, sir, that you are threatening a brother officer with a gun?
Mandrake, I suppose it never occurred to you that while we're chatting here so enjoyably, a decision is being made by the President and the Joint Chief of Staffs in the War Room at the Pentagon. And when they realize that there is no possibility of recalling the wing, there will be only one course of action: total commitment. Mandrake, do you recall what Clemenceau once said about war?
Yes, sir.
He said war is too important to be left to the generals. When he said that 50 years ago, he might have been right. But today, war is too important to be left to politicians. They have neither the time, nor the training, nor the inclination for strategic thought. I can no longer sit back and allow communist infiltration, communist indoctrination, communist subversion, and the international communist conspiracy to sap and impurify all of our precious bodily fluids. Are we still rolling?
accent's so bad.
Are you certain of that, Mandrake?